Hello guys, how are you all? I think you all are doing well. Last time we have discussed in function part 3, we have discussed the flow of execution. So today we are going to talk about the next topics, which is we are going to talk about the arguments today. We are going to talk about the positional arguments today. We are we are also going to discuss default argument, and we are going to talk about the passing the arguments. So here four things we have today to discuss. So we are going to start with the arguments. First of all, arguments. I think are you aware about what is the argument? Argument. Pause the video. Think about the what is the argument. Whatever data we are accepting here, and we are sending with these two values. These two values are the arguments. These two values are the arguments. Please make it sure these two values are the arguments. So we are sending the value with these two. These are the arguments, and here we are accepting these are the parameters. Okay. Here we have the arguments. Here we have the parameters. We can send some values with the other thing with other methods also, as I am going to declare here sum, and I am sending some values as a 4 comma 6. Oh sorry, it must be inside 4 comma 6. Okay, and we can send also the value sum. Here I am going to x plus 3, sorry, capital X it should be, and y plus 5. Okay, so then first value is literal. It is called the literals. Okay, literal variable, literal values. Okay, it is called the variables. Okay, and this one is called the expression. I think it is pretty clear to all of you. So when you will execute this function, so it will give the answer. So let's see what it will give. As you can see, 60, the first answer, 20 plus 40. Second is 6 plus 4, 10. And third one is 60 plus 3 or 5, 8, 68. It's absolutely clear here. So I think it is pretty clear what is the argument. Okay, how you can send the argument. What are the methods to send the arguments. Okay. Now the positional arguments is the another topic. The positional arguments. What will happen if I will send only a single variable and we are accepting two parameters? What will happen? Let's see. I'm going to remove y from here and I will execute this area only. This area. Okay. Because we are sending only one argument, but we are accepting two parameters. It will show the error. Let's see what it will do. It will show the error, type error, missing one required positional argument b. Means it is we are sending the value 1, but we are accepting two arguments. So it is saying where is another argument? Please send that one also. Otherwise I will not execute. So I think it is pretty clear. The positional argument. The positional argument is very important. Okay. So now third one, we are going to talk about the default argument. Okay. Now we are going to talk about the default argument. Let's suppose I am going to add one more value, which is I am going to make it c. C equals to 10. I am going to add this value plus c. Okay, and I'm going to make it D, and this will be the D. I think it is pretty clear. You please have a look of this program. I'm sending some values, and one value is a default value. But make it sure, my dear students, the default value should be always on your right side. Okay, if you want to make default A, so then A should be the right side. If you want to make default B, then B should be the right side. Means the default value will always start from your right side. Okay, this is your right side, so it will start from here only. So let's see. We are going to execute this program, so it will give the output. So let's check it. 70. It's absolutely clear. 20 plus 40 becomes 60 plus 10, 70. It is clear. Okay, so now what will happen if I will send like this z z equals to 22, and I'm sending some values. Some here I'm sending x comma y comma z. Now I'm sending three values. Just arguments are three. I'm sending three values, and here parameters are also three. So what will happen? Which value it will accept? As you know, this is the default value when we are not sending the value, but when we are sending the value, it will accept that value only which is sent by the user. So let's execute this. Just show the answer. Okay, it's pretty clear. As the first, it will give the this one output, line number 7. It is giving the output for this 70, and it is giving the output for this 20, 40. It becomes 60 plus 2, 62, and it is here 62. My dear students, I think it is pretty clear to all of you. So it is called the default argument. Today's last topic is passing the arguments. Now what will happen if I want to print wait, I'm going to make a new program. I'm going to make a new program so that it will be clear. Define. I'm going to write on output only. Okay, so I'm a comma b comma c. I accept three I declare three parameters here. I'm print. I'm simply printing these three values, a comma b comma c. Okay, and I'm passing some arguments from here. X equals to 10, y equals to 34, z equals to 45, and I'm sending to output. What are the values? X comma y comma z. So can you tell me what will be the output of this program? Pause the video, find out the output, then execute this. So let's check it. I think you have checked. So let's do it. 10, 34, 45. Okay. So now I'm going to change the place of the values. It will be y, it will be x, and it will be z. Now see the output. Now you have seen. Okay. Here the output was 10, 34, 45 as the order of the variables. As the order of the variables, the output is this. But now I change the order. X will give its value to a. Y will give its value to a. X will give its value to b, and z will give its value to c. Okay. So now I am going to change one more time so it will be clear to you. Z comma y comma x. So now it will be 45, 34, 10. The answer should be okay. Let's check it. 45, 34, 10. So I think you can check these three outputs. Then your doubt must be clear. Okay. So here is the passing the argument. So today we have discussed the three important things or four important things. Arguments, how to send the arguments. We have literal type, variable type, expression type arguments. Okay. Then we talked about the positional arguments. Positional arguments means if I will not send a one argument here, if I'm sending only one argument, and here we are accepting two parameters, so it will show the type error. Okay, type error. After that, we have talked about the default argument, and default argument is this one. And please make it sure, my dear students, whatever you want to make a default value, it should be always on your right side. If I want to make default A, then it should be here as A. Now it becomes C. So make it sure whatever the value you are going to make default, it should be on the right side. Okay. And if you want to declare B as a default, then now you can make the default. If you are not going to make it default, let's suppose I'm not going to make a default here. Okay, I'm going to make a previous program, A comma B comma C, because I was thinking that you will be in the doubt. So what we can do, okay, so now, okay, let's suppose I'm going to make a default this one. Okay, it is clear to all of you. So now execute this program. It will show the error. Now you can see default argument follows default argument. So it should be always this side. It should be always this side. So now you can make A equals to 10, and here I can give the value C. Okay. So now you can run it and it will execute. Absolutely, it is giving the answer. So after that we talked about the default argument. Next we talked about the passing the arguments, how you are going to pass the arguments. The whatever sequence you are giving here in the argument section, the parameter will accept as it is. As it is, it will accept whatever you are sending from the argument section. So I think it is pretty clear to all of you. I hope you will like this. So next time we will meet with the new topic. Thank you and have a nice day.